It'll be over number 19. Hard down the ground. That's a lovely shot, and that's gone for 6. That couldn't be a better way to finish the over. Really good shot from Fahim. Makes it 14 runs now for that over. 17 gone, 151 for 5.
A really clean striker he is. And that was right into his slot. He's been waiting for something to take straight down the ground. And this was the perfect line, the perfect length. Just bring down that willow in a nice straight line, find the centre, and sail it back into the grandstands.
Really good solid work from Fahim to finish the over. Means that Rizwan is on strike after that healthy over for Pakistan. Means 38 from 18 now. And of course end. That's gone over the top.
Yeah, low full toss. This time it doesn't do the trick. The start of the last over, he was spot on, trapped the batsman in front. But that's easy for a man who's in his late 50s. He's seen it nice and clearly, knows that he just has to get it up and over the infield. That's not a great start to the over. 12 and over required, and that's 4 from the first ball.
And that suddenly transfers the pressure dramatically. The boundary off the first ball, the over, suddenly means that South Africa have got to finish this over. The next 5 balls have got to be tight. Cannot concede a boundary in the next 5 balls. However, they just have. That's gone for 6.
Yeah, Rizwan's got other ideas. He has identified that he's the man who needs to take on the responsibility. He's seen it nice and clean. And that's 2 low full tosses, and both times he does not miss out. 1 over the offside, and this one he just helps on the way. There was a change of field. Mid-wicket was brought into the ring, so there's a massive gap in that area. And as soon as he saw the full toss, Nihar, his eyes lit up and he said, "Thank you very much."
And just like that, Pakistan have almost caught South Africa. They were 20 runs behind no more than 10 minutes ago. To whip that away. 1 bounce 4. Solid shot again from Rizwan. What a knock this is.
And the captain of South Africa, Hunter Clarkson, has gone from his position behind the stumps, run all the way to go and have a chat with Buren Hendricks. That is the challenge. Normally in the South African unit, they've got the experience of a Rabada, a Nortje or Ngidi, to be able to chat with the bowlers and maybe give them some options. Not the case today. And he's missed his Yorker every time during this over. It's been 3 low full tosses. They often say that if you're going to miss, rather go for the full toss than the half volley. But those have been knee-half full tosses. And they are easy to pick away, particularly when you've moved on to 72.
Straight to the fielder. Gets him off strike.
These are the 4 deliveries. Every single one of them not use of the facilities. Through the air. Straight onto the bat.
23 from 14, 15 runs off the over, 2 balls to go. South Africa should have got the 200 mark. Faltered, didn't get that many. Pakistan are tracking this down. It's a solid shot, straight to long off, just the 1.
Yeah, it's often the key in these T20 matches that the first 6 overs, the power play, are the ones to negotiate. If you can get the right personnel involved, can obviously go a long way to winning the game, but also at the back end, often the last 4 overs. If you've got those guys who can produce some fantastic deliveries, or the big hitters at the back end, it's often where the game is won and lost. Unfortunately for South Africa, they haven't managed to find the Yorkers. They've been striving for them, but they've missed them by quite some meterages. You can last 4 overs. If you've got those guys who can produce some fantastic deliveries, or the big hitters at the back end, it's often where the game is won and lost. Unfortunately for South Africa, they haven't managed to find the Yorkers. They've been striving for them, but they've missed them by quite some meterages.
Desperate dive to get back into the crease. And
मैच देखने के लिए क्लिक करें डिस्क्रिप्शन इन लिंक फुल एचडी मैच देखने के लिए क्लिक करें लिंक इन डिस्क्रिप्शन फर्स्ट कमेंट में पिन है
So 12 overs, correction, 12 balls remaining. Magala. 22 they require. Pakistan needs to be a top over this one. That screams away for a boundary.
Yeah, another full toss, and it's been the nature of the beast for South Africa over the last 10 deliveries. Full toss after full toss after full toss. Pakistan have not missed out. Sometimes you can see batsmen trying to drag it across the leg side and they end up scooping it in the air. It hasn't been the case for these 2 Pakistan batsmen at the crease. They've been absolutely superb, and any time they've received one of the full tosses, they've put it away to the fence.
A little bit leg side, and that's gone away for 4 as well. So 2 boundaries off the first 2 balls of the over. They are coasting, 5 wickets in hand.
Yeah, it was still a challenge. It was 12 runs and over at the start of the third last one of this innings, and now it's already down to under 8.5. It's been boundaries aplenty in the last 9 deliveries.
24 fours and 4 sixes in this innings from Pakistan. Need to pick up a couple of quick wickets. That's South Africa's only chance here now. Need to get both these batsmen out, I would suggest. Fahim and Rizwan. That's nicely bowled by Magala.
That's what they've been searching for, that exact delivery. High speed, 143 kilometers per hour, but it's all about the length. If you miss that length, it's easy to put away. It's exactly where you need to be. Cramp the batsman, not allow him to get underneath deliveries, and have to play it straight back. So that's a good delivery by Magala.
Bottom edge.
The plan has to be try and pick up a wicket, try and leave as many runs as possible for the man to bowl the last over. Pakistan are thinking one more boundary should break the back of this run chase.
Or a couple of dot balls here. And Pakistan will need 13 runs from the last over. Kamagala delivered 2 dot balls to finish over number 18. Correction, over number 19. It's just going to be the one. settle for one dot ball. 13 to win off the last over. That'll be an interesting little challenge.
Yeah, it would indeed. And it's down to how the first two deliveries of that over start. But this is a massive delivery for South Africa. That is important for Pakistan, but they would just love a boundary just to ease the tension, get it into single figures heading into that last over. South Africa, a wicket or a dot ball would be ideal.
Just going to be the one. So that's where it's going to end up. 178 for 5. Righto, we're down to 11 to win. That's what Pakistan need. Who's going to be bowling that last over?
And it's down to how the first two deliveries of that over start. But this
would have been a sensational wicket. It really would have.
That would have really given South Africa a chance. It would have meant 11 off 5 deliveries. And I don't think they would have crossed. It probably would have been a new man on strike at the crease. It was a huge blow. He did all the hard work. He got there comfortably and then maybe just took his eyes off it at that impact moment. Is that the first 6 overs, the power play.
फुल एचडी मैच देखने के लिए क्लिक करें डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक. फुल एचडी मैच देखने
He didn't let it get to him and just concentrated on the next delivery, focused on what the job is at hand. He needed to get the full delivery in there, searching for the Yorker. He basically got it 100%. Right. Fahim drag it across to the short boundary on the leg side. In fact, it wasn't a full Yorker, it was perfect length delivery, almost a half volley, but he missed it and it crashes into the middle of the stumps. So he gets away with that, does Williams, and that's a big moment because 9 off 4, new batsman on strike. South Africa all of a sudden have a chance.
So Hassan Ali now, he's in the middle, he likes to give the ball a thrash. 4 balls left in the over. 4 balls left. It's gone over the top and it's running away to the vacant third man region for 1 boundary.
They would love it just to be 1-4 to the scoreboard, 5 off 3 required. And I don't know if this is the right option. I know it's a bit of a risk, but Sonali, we saw how brilliant he was against anything that was pitched full in the last down. You miss our hit, ended up crashing into the middle stumps, but the next delivery from Williams was a full one. But the field is up on the offside, the outside edge takes it away. 5 off 3, it's still a little bit in the balance, but I would think you need to go away from those full deliveries. As I mentioned in the last one-day international, Hassan Ali absolutely middled anything that was pitched up. This is wide, it's length, and over she goes.
3 balls to go, 5 needed. Cries of catch it, could be on the bounce. Oh no.
At the crucial moment, unfortunately, the fielding is costing South Africa. That's 2 opportunities. That's never easy when you're running back and you have to take the catch over your shoulders. But Hendricks seemed like he'd done all the hard work. He'd done the hard yards, he'd turned, he'd covered the ground. And then it was just about laying hands on it. Just gets fingertips to it in the end.
Couple of runs, the result, so they need 3 from 2.